Hi guys, welcome to the multi-award winning Emerald House of Cars. We're a totally unique family run business on a mission to be the best car dealership in the UK. Our commitment is to give you guys the best buying experience you've ever received, whether you plan on purchasing completely online using our free next day delivery service with 7-day money back guarantee, or you're coming to the showroom to meet the team. We've made everything as easy and as transparent as possible so that you've got full confidence in choosing Emerald for your next car. A little later in the video, we'll show you how our vehicles are prepared before sale in our on-site RAC approved service centre. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy the following video.
Good morning, warm sunny welcome and a very big hello to all you watching at home of this virtual walk around of the epic Mercedes-Benz A200D AMG line Premium Plus, complete with night package. Now, what this car represents is great style, great value, great performance, great economy and a striking head turning ability, which many hatchbacks really don't possess nowadays. But I'm here to tell you a little bit more about it in all the detail, so here we go. Starting off, you can see you've got the LED high performance headlighting just down here with your LED daytime running lights, front parking sensors, honeycomb grille, gloss black styling as part of the night package. You've got your diamond pendant grille just on the front there, and you can see you've got the really nice shut lines all the way across the body styling, giving it that real nice aesthetic appearance. Moving down, you've got the 18-inch AMG multi-spoke alloy wheels. They are finished in diamond cut and they've got the black Mercedes-Benz caliper just behind it. Alongside, you can of course see you've got the extended side skirts, flared arches, body coloured door handles and gloss black mirrors. You've also got the panoramic roof up top, which we can't open because we have had a bit of rain and we don't want to get the interior wet, but we will show you that in just a little while. You've also got the D-crown window surrounds, again as part of the night package, gloss black B-pillars, tinted privacy glass. You've got high level lip spoiler, gloss black B-pillars, and then you come round to the iconic rear end, of course short, stout, stumpy and looks like it's mean and ready for business. On there you have got the little meticulous attention to detail such as the air vents, rear parking sensors, gloss black diffuser with dual exit chrome exhaust as well. Now if you lift the boot up, you can see that you're greeted by quite a modest amount of room. The A-Class isn't one that's designed for taking big long road trips all over the world, but if you're doing city runs or normal day-to-day luggage requirements, you're easily going to get in what you need. You've got the storage nets on either side, you've also got the one up top, and of course if you are struggling, you've got the extra bit of room just below, which makes it much easier to get any secrets such as Easter eggs around this time of year all hidden in the boot. And if you close that down, doesn't matter which way you look at it, the A-Class is a staggeringly good looking car. Iconic, very popular, and it's pretty easy to see why. But don't let this car trick you into thinking it's a one-trick pony. Nah, This has an awesome spec on the inside, and we are going to take a little look at it right now. So, the interior, does it match up to the expectation, the hype, and the quality of the exterior? Yes, it does, quite simply. It may even be a little bit better. Now what you can see in here, of course, the seat we'll start with, you've got the sculpted full leather seating with a half perforated leather inside. Now what that means is it's a big change up and an optional extra, of course, considering normally you get the Dynamica suede and the Artico man-made leather. These have gone for full heated leather, which looks incredible. You've also got your Mercedes-Benz illuminated door inlay, AMG floor mats, stainless steel sports pedals, and of course electronic memory seating and half leather on the door card with that red contrast stitching. Now the black and red is of course the colourway of the Mercedes-Benz AMG brand, and you can see that comes complete with electric folding and adjustable mirrors and electric windows as well. Now before we get too stuck into the interior, we're just going to show you into the rear seats. See, it is the dual seating on there as well. You have got the seating in the middle, but you've got two main seats, again sculpted bolster seats, half perforated leather, full isofix, and enough room to appease a family of any size. Now moving in, what we'll see now is that the A-Class is spec'd. You've also here got the gorgeous extended leather with the red stitching all the way across the dashboard, which again, against that carbon fibre-esque finish on the trim, just makes it feel that extra bit special. Really, really nice. Now, in terms of clocks and starting the car, it is of course keyless. You have the button just there, and on the right of that you have of course got your auto lights, fog lights and other little bits on there as well. But the screen, I do apologise, there is a bit of glare on this, but we can't really help that. You can see on the instrument cluster, on the faces, you've got the checkered flag or the carbon fibre-esque on there, which really goes nice and gives it a nice aesthetic. Then in the middle, when we turn it on, you can see you've got terrible music and the digital infotainment system just there. Now what that'll do, that'll give you your mileage and different options. You can see it's covered just over 68,000 miles. So foot on the brake, press the button, you can see it starts up first time, no issues, no lag, no rattles, no warning lights, most of all no problems. You've got the kilometres an hour, you've got the time, and of course you've got your infotainment just there. So scrolling down, to change the display in the middle you use this button, and we'll go down the trip computers. Now you've got 69 miles range, you've also got your consumption, your eco display, and of course your trip computer as well. So you can see over the last 15,500 miles they've had an average of 42 to the gallon and an average speed of 22 miles an hour, which to be honest tells you how well this car has been looked after. And you've got your digital speedo as well. Click across on Navi. Obviously this one will require a memory card, as you can see on there, to update the navigation system. You can get these from either eBay or you can go directly to Mercedes. You would search for a Garmin SatNav SD card. Now what else you've got on there is of course audio, so you have got DAB and you have also got Bluetooth for your telephone. And if you click on assistance, you can click on the assistance graphic and that brings up a little virtual highway here, or a road because we're in the UK, and that'll give you any information you need to be aware of or upcoming obstacles on your journey. You've also here got the attention assist, which gives you a rundown of when you need to stop, pull over, get a Greggs, a sausage roll, a Donald's, whatever you want to have. It basically measures how long you've been driving and will recommend when to take a break. If you click on service, you can see you can get your tyre pressures, and if you click on Assist Plus, you can see the next service what's due, which is a B2 service, and it's not due for just under a year. And if you go across, you go on settings, you can change your instrument cluster display in terms of miles or kilometres an hour. You can change your lights, such as your DRLs. You can also change some of the vehicle settings, such as the speed limit for the winter tyres, auto door locks, and of course the acoustic noise as well when the door locks. And you've got convenience features such as your auto folding mirrors as well. And if you don't like that, reset it all to factory settings and start afresh. Now, moving around from there, behind the steering wheel, you have of course got your one stalk, which is your wipers, indicators and high beam, all on one stalk. That is because on the opposite side you've got your gearbox. Yep, no longer is it in the middle, you now have a gearbox on there, which makes it really convenient and really simple to use for the driver. Now you can see that that display on here is mimicked just here in the instrument cluster, and that's because you use it like this. If you put your foot on the brake, press it down, you can see we're now in drive because it goes to D1. Push it all the way up, you're in reverse, and you know that because it tells you just on there as well. And you have your reverse camera kick in to make parking in tight spaces even easier. To put it back in park, click that bit in and you're now back in park. And underneath on this side you have of course got your cruise control and speed limiter just there. Now on the wheel itself, it is the gorgeous Napa leather, half perforated grip for both ease, comfort and of course reassurance and awesome aesthetics. And it is of course the flat bottom steering wheel, which really gives it that sports and performance feel from within the cabin. On here you've got paddle shift, which is basically the best and most engaging way and allows you to fully immerse yourself in the driving experience. Both hands on the wheel, minus goes down the gears, plus goes up the gears, and it gives you that almost super tight and responsive way of driving the A-Class. And on this side you have of course got Bluetooth, telephone, Linguatronic voice control, mute and volume control as well. Now we come on to the tablet media system. Now this is really simply used. You can use these buttons here to get onto the menu, but I prefer to use the iDrive or the media control just here. So what we're going to do first, we're going to go, you would have navigation here. If you had the SD card that was valid, you would put it in there and then your navigation would display up here. But as you're aware, you will need an SD card in order to get that working. Now you have of course got DAB radio on this, which is a real nice bonus as part of the Premium Plus, FM, AM and DAB, but we all know you'll only really need DAB. And in terms of media streaming, listening to your own music, you've got plenty of options. You've got a media interface, you've also got Bluetooth audio, you've got the information, and you've got the disc. You can have a memory card as well. And you can see you've got quite a lot of different options to really make this your own in terms of media streaming. You've got Bluetooth telephone, of which again you can stream your media, and you've got your vehicle settings on this button, and if you click on there you can change your locator illumination, your welcome light, your ambient lighting brightness, and of course you can change your ambient lighting colour because you have the multi-colour display. For us, there's only one colour that we would choose. And you can also change a delay in turning your lights off when you turn the car off as well. And if you go on dynamic select, this isn't the drive select, but this is where you individually configure the individual mode to really customise it to your own settings. For me, to make it the best performing, I would have the manual gears, I would put the steering to sport, I would have eco start stop off because I can't stand it, and I would put the climate control on eco. For me, that would be set up now in the best way possible for me to get the most out of my awesome A200D. You can check your consumption figures, go on the owner's manual and change the time as well. And if you click on system settings, you can see you can change favourite functions, language, display, activate the camera, activate Bluetooth, and import and export any data as well. For us, we're going to stick it straight back on the radio because we like that display, but we don't like that music. We can also see you've got your air vents here in the signature rotating and oscillating little X's just here, wrapped in chrome, and down here you've got your touchpad version of the media menu we've just been on, along with your telephone keypad just here. On this you've also got heated seating for both the passenger and the driver, and if you click on this button you've got your drive select, of which you can change from 4 different modes. You've got individual, eco, comfort and sport. Each one obviously has their own graphic, tells you how the car is configured, and they have their own characteristics to benefit each driving style. Auto start, stop on and off, hazard lighting, and turning off the audible parking sensors as well. And moving down, you've got dual zone air conditioning, meaning I can turn the temperature right down for the passenger, right up for the driver. I can do auto, so it automatically accommodates what we need to do. And if you don't want it on dual zone, simply click that button and you can see it matches the temperature of the driver and synchronises the temperature throughout the cabin. Heated front screen, heated rear screen. We've also got the air distribution from the fans just here, and you can change where the air is portrayed into the cabin using these buttons here. You can use aircon or you can have the manual heating, and you've got recirculation just here. To turn it off, simply click that button. Now under here you've got the little fold out menu, and that of course has got the 12-volt charger and the storage as well. And under this, optimum place for keys, kids' toys, change, all those loose pennies, any parking tickets, anything of that nature. It's the storage place of the A-Class. Moving from there, you've of course got your media control, back button and favourites button, credit card holders, first bit of ambient lighting and your cup holder, and of course you've got the sliding Artico leather on there with the red contrast stitching. Lift that up, further storage and 2 media interfaces as well. Now, panoramic roof, it has stopped raining a bit now, so we can do this without getting soaked. Really simple to use. We'll push the sunblind forward first, hold that once, and you can see it closes it off. Now when that's closed, that does give you a real feel that you wouldn't even know there was a roof there in terms of panoramic, because it does get rid of all the natural light and any glare. Really, really good. But if you've got little ones that you want to keep quiet on a long trip, simply click that back and let them look at what's above and what is beyond. And if you want to open the roof again, hold that down and you can see that opens up, and it gives you lots of natural air and natural daylight into the cabin. And again, it's a feature that many people now really want on any of their cars. So what else can I tell you about the A-Class? Well, in terms of spec, looks, style, design, I think I've pretty much covered everything. But what I haven't told you is that this A200D has been treated to the 128 point Emerald check prior to retailing. That just means that it's been given a meticulous and thorough check over both cosmetically and mechanically at our on-site RAC approved facility, where it's also been given an oil and filter change as part of the preparation process. But what I can also offer you and tell you is that here at Emerald we are able to offer fantastic finance options, and we do welcome any part exchange queries you may have. So if you've got a question, a query, or you just want to know a little bit more about how the videos are made, the company, or you've seen us on YouTube, do of course get in touch and we'll be more than happy to assist. For me, big thank you for watching the video, and I can't wait to see your face when you collect your new A200D AMG line Premium Plus. Thank you very much guys, I'll see you next time.
One of the most important factors when buying a used vehicle is figuring out who to trust. Buying a car is a massive financial commitment and you need to be 100% confident in the company that you choose. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google, Facebook and Auto Trader, hundreds of video testimonials, and the jewel in the crown are the multitude of awards we've won over the past number of years, including UK Independent Dealer of the Year, Independent Community Dealer of the Year, and most recently, Used Car Retailer of the Year. Integrity and transparency are really important to us at Emerald in how we conduct our business. We're the only dealership with a multi-award winning weekly YouTube show which pulls back the curtain and lets you see the inner workings of how a car dealership operates. We cover all aspects of the day-to-day running, from buying, selling, sourcing, after sales, and of course everything that goes on over at our RAC approved workshop.
Every one of our cars undergoes a 128-point vehicle inspection by our team of experienced technicians. Any item that aren't up to our approved standards, we rectify and replace parts needed with manufactured approved parts. We also service every car and put a fresh MOT on ready for its next owner. When we are happy the car is in A1 mechanical condition, over it goes to our body shop for paint correction or wheel refurbishment, then finally onto our detailing team. Essentially, we want to ensure that when the car reaches its new owner, it's at its very best. For the road ahead, we've got you covered with a comprehensive 90-day warranty, which can be extended for 1, 2 or 3 years, depending on your preference. We are proud to be partnered with the market-leading warranty providers that match up to our own high standards, providing customers with genuine support when they need it.
We've also got you protected for all unfortunate circumstances, such as having your car written off or stolen throughout your time owning the vehicle. We're really pleased to be able to offer a great RAC, gap and return to invoice insurance product, keeping you safe long after you've left our showroom.
If you are local to us and want us to take away the headache of keeping your car well maintained, our service plans could be just the ticket for you. Payable monthly and carried out in our fully equipped RAC approved garage, every service comes complete with a free health check to keep you and your vehicle safe and secure on the journey ahead, and also protect the future value of your car by maintaining that all-important service history.
And when it comes to protecting your car's interior and exterior against stains, scuffs, contaminants, all of our encompassing Guardex paint and fabric protection ensure the aesthetic appearance of your new vehicle remained unaltered and improved to an almost better than new finish. It's a great opportunity to protect against the best and worst that Mother Nature has to offer.
And last but not least, if you do need to take out finance for your new vehicle, we have a panel of over 35 lenders, including Santander, with rates as low as 7.9% APR, always guaranteeing you the lowest possible interest rate. For a free finance check, which won't affect your credit rating, click the finance tab on our website to fill out a 2-minute application that lets you know beforehand what your monthly payments are likely to be. We've got loads of PCP, HP and lease options available, depending on your personal preference and budget. So if you want to speak to me or my team of finance experts for any help and advice, please don't hesitate to pick up the phone. We're here to help.
Our goal at Emerald is not just to sell cars, it's about creating lasting relationships and customers for life. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what some of our customers had to say about their very own Emerald experience.
And how would you rate us out of 10? 10 being probably the best car dealership in the UK.
Definitely 10. Oh, I'd definitely say 10.
I'm going to say 10. 10.
10 obviously.
10.
10 I suppose.
Definitely a 10.
I would give you a 10.
It's got to be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
Well, it's obviously a 10, isn't it?
Obviously a 10.
Mate, more than 10.
Can I say 11?
Straight million. Straight million.
Way more than 10. I would say 10.
Oh, I'd go as far as saying 11.
Definitely a 10.
10, yeah.
A 10.
I can say 10.
In the
11.
Well, it's got to be a 10.
Definitely a 10. If I could give you more than a 10, I definitely would.
I'd definitely say a 10.
10. I'd give you a 10.
I'd give it a solid 10.
I would say 10.
10 out of 10.
I'll give you a 10 then. Sounds
Give us a 10.
10.
And I'll give you a 10 out of 10.
Gotta be a 10.
I'd give you a 10.
I would rate you a 10. 10 out of 10, 100%. It's gotta be 10 out of 10, isn't it?
That's an easy one, isn't it? It's 11.
11 out of 10.
I'll give you 10. Because I came back, didn't I? And I'll be back again.